Hey guys, it's somethin-somethin here, and I'm here for a couple announcements that I just wanted to say. First of all, I'm sorry there hasn't been any videos lately. I decided to wait to release the next two LPs until school's over, so LP number 9 will be coming out on May 29th. And without further ado, I wanted to talk about today's Nintendo Direct and just give my thoughts on what they talk about. Now, I saw it once, I didn't watch it twice, so I just watched it, so I'm trying to still process all this information. And so yeah, let's get to it. I'm gonna try to do it in order. So first they talked about Mario and Sonic at like the Soichi Olympic Games. It looks like an okay party game. I mean, nothing like incredible, but I mean, it looks like a fun party game. Who knows? I probably won't get it for $60. But the bigger news is they released two important announcements. One, they are now officially worldwide partners with Sega, but the way they worded it, I thought it was kind of weird. They said they were official worldwide partners with Sega for Sonic. Now I don't know if that means they get the rights to like Knights or they could work on games like Knights or Billy Hatcher. Granted, Sega really doesn't do that. They pretty much just do Sonic and that's it. For the most part. So I don't know if Nintendo will help them with any other game series of Sega, so maybe help bring those back, because I'd love to see a second Billy Hatcher or a third Jet Set Radio. But, yeah, so that's awesome. And Sonic the Hedgehog Lost World, which they showed a total of one screenshot of the game, it kind of looks like it's using the Sonic 4 engine. I couldn't really tell it. It had the Sonic 4 Episode 2 vibe to it. That's what I got out of it. But yeah, I don't really know exactly what they're doing with it. They said it's coming out for Wii U and 3DS, and it seems like it's going to be a 3D action platforming game. It could be like a 2D game. I have no clue. We really have to wait and see what Sega's got in store for us with the help of Nintendo. So that makes me very excited, since I'd love to see some Sonic on the Wii U. I'm playing this on my TV right here, but you can't see. It's just not in the frame. Anyways, I think, what else did they talk about? I mean, there was so much good news today, I can't remember any of it. So after that, they went to the Nintendo Treehouse to talk about Animal Crossing. Now it's kind of like, yeah, Animal Crossing. I mean, whatever. I was kind of like, yeah, whatever. I really don't care, because I like Animal Crossing and everything. It's just, yeah. It's just, yeah. Seriously, that's what I can say. I enjoyed the one in GameCube. I really like Wild World. City Folk was stupid. City Folk had better internet connection, so if you wanted to play with friends over the internet, then City Folk was for you, but it's kind of lost its charm because of the new one coming out, so yeah. And after they went to the Nintendo Treehouse, they came back to talk about more of Luigi U, so because Mario's gone, and they still want to have 4-player co-op, it's going to be Luigi, Blue Toad, Yellow Toad, and Nabbit. If you don't know who Nabbit is, he was a character introduced in Mario U who pretty much, he kind of looked like Bowser Jr., although he's not Bowser Jr., he's a different character. He had the scarf, the jaw scarf, and he pretty much stole items from the Toad houses, and whenever you caught him, you got a silver pea acorn mushroom thing. The silver acorn mushroom thing, whatever. You know what it is. And, so, you can play as him. Now, he can't actually get he cannot get power-ups, but he isn't hurt by enemies. I think he can still die from stage hazards, but as far as enemies go, he's not hurt by enemies. So, I think that's kind of cool. I like the, character variety, and you can only play as him if you're second, third, or fourth player. You cannot play as him if you are the first player. The first player is always Luigi, so yeah, that's pretty cool. I'm excited for that game. Also, the cool thing is, which I'm finding really cool of them do this. Granted, it's just I'm just a little off with it, but they are releasing new Luigi U at retail too. So you can either get it on the eShop for DLC. It'll be $20 to get it for DLC, and it will be $30 to get it at retail in a case like this. So it's also a green case, got the Euro Luigi thing. The case looks cool and everything. It's just, so it's really up to you. The only thing is, it's coming out for Wii U for $10 less earlier. So is mainly only for people who don't have, who cannot access the internet with their Wii U, because I know some people can't do that. I wasn't able to do it with my Wii for a while, so I know what they're talking about. And, people who want, because it is pretty much Mario U, like, hard mode, so maybe people would be like, alright, maybe I just want to get Luigi U, so you can get that for $30, so, cool. I'm trying to think what else they talked about. Before the, they also talked about, Donkey Kong Country Returns, which is coming out in like a week. That game sounds cool. Mainly because the first one is hard. Or I should say the original is hard. And I'd love to play the game in a more balanced, I guess you could say, way. Because the problem with, here's my problem with here's my problem with DKCR, is that you play it, and here, it's a combination of it being hard and then having super mode. Because when you just get to a party you can't beat, or like a rocket level you hate, you just keep dying and dying and dying, and you do it on purpose to wait for the stupid super guy to come up and beat the level for you. But now that it's more balanced, I feel that I have more of an obligatory reason to get the game now. So I might get that. I'm gonna wait probably, because money's a little tight, because I gotta build a new computer as well as Booyah and a bunch of other games of more important value. So yeah. They also talked about Wonderful 101, which is a game I'm really excited for. It's by Platinum Games. That's coming out on September 15th, which is awesome because that's my fourth. That's going to September 15th is my anniversary of video making. When that game comes out, it will be my fourth year of doing making videos. Not on YouTube, but just the fourth year of making like general collective videos. So yeah, I find that pretty cool. So I'll have to go out and get that day one. Very excited for it. Looks great. Then I talked about Pikmin 3. They talked about Pikmin 3 actually quite a while. Like, they talked about it for like the last, almost like last third. It was like a half an hour or so of the Nintendo Direct. So they talked a lot about it. They talked about the story. If you want to know what the story is, it's pretty much from a planet similar to Hakatate. That planet is starving. And so they send out the Captain Charlie and his two cadets, Brittany and Elf. Elf. And they go down to the planet Earth. And their ship crashes, but it's in stable condition. And they go and collect fruit. And it was a little confusing on how the game sort of worked, because he said you need to get like fruit to get juice, to use the juice to be able to continue exploring. It was kind of confusing how he explained it. And he also mentioned something that was in the other games too. He's like, oh yeah, if you screw up on a day, you can go back to that day and replay the area. Or it's like, yeah, you can do that in Pikmin 1 and Pikmin 2, which sort of confused me. But the game does look really good. It looks beautiful as far as aesthetic-wise. And it does look really fun. I'm excited to play it. Also, I love how it's not Wii Motion Plus. It is nunchuck and regular Wiimote, as well as with the gamepad. You can also do a combination of the two, which is seriously going to be the most freaking stupid-ass plus the coolest thing, the coolest setup ever. Because I'm going to have, like, my Wii U, and I'm going to have my nunchuck, I'm going to have my Wii U, I'm going to have my U-pad right in front of me, sitting on the desk, and then the TV where I'm playing the game, and that'll be freaking crazy. So I'm losing my voice, just so excited. But yeah, I'm really excited for that game. I think it's coming out August 4th, I want to say, August 4th. A shame they didn't bring up any Pokemon news. I guess I could just talk about that real quick. They did announce 4 new Pokemon. It was like a ram thing, which I like. A panda thing. Yeah, panda was cool. Like a yellow salamander, looks like an electric type of yellow salamander. Personally, I love that electric salamander thing that's like so cute looking, and I want that thing. And then they also announced a bird thing, which looks like the standard bird. It's orange, and it does look pretty cool. So I'm really excited for those games. They're coming out October 13th, I want to say. Yeah, they're coming out October 13th. And what else? Oh yeah, big thing right here that they're doing. And I said for E3, they are. First of all, let me get this clarified. People were freaking out that Nintendo wasn't going to be at E3. Nintendo was going to be at E3. No, Nintendo was not having a conference at E3. You know how they always have their videos where Iwata comes out and he's got a Pikmin in his pocket, and Miyamoto comes out with weapons. Yeah, it's not that. They still are going to be at E3. Of course, they would not go to E3, and they're gonna have, they're just gonna be on the show, they're gonna have their own little place with the show floor. They're just not gonna have a big, conference or anything. The only conference they're having is, no press, closed doors, so, yeah. Which bums some people out, but I can see why they do that, budget-wise. And they said, well, let me tell you what I was doing. It was about, there was like a minute and a half left. I'm like, it goes to Reggie Fils-Aimé. I thought he was going to say thanks for watching and everything. Or said for E3, hope to see you there. Because they're doing an E3, which is really smart of them. They're doing a Nintendo Direct right before E3 to announce all the games that are going to be playable there. They're also giving more information on Sonic Lost World, which makes me excited. So I was about to turn it off. I'm like, oh, whatever, I'll watch it. Reggie Fils-Aimé was telling us about how he's excited for E3, and they always announce their consoles. They announce like the 3DS. They announce the Wii U there. He's like, but this year we're making it all about the games. And he said this year is really for the people. Now, they said what they're doing is they're partnering with Best Buy and around Canada and the US. At some, I believe at like over 100 or so Best Buys, you can go there and play some certain Nintendo games that are going to be on the show floor, which is freaking awesome. So you totally know, because I got my license now. You totally know I'm going to go to the nearest Best Buy that they're doing that at, even if it's like an hour away. I will drive there. And I will go and play all the games that are going to be on the show floor at E3 and give you my thoughts like that. Which just, that's so good. That's awesome that they do that. And, they also, I would like to end with that, but they also talked about Resident Evil Resolution. Resident Evil Resolution's Wii U looks cool. Anyways, moving on. But yeah, that's, it's so awesome of them to do that. It's great. I'm excited. So then I talked about, and I kind of kissed Nintendo's ass a lot. I'm gonna talk about, something they did. That was mainly, it kind of, like, came up yesterday on the internet, and it caused, a spark with a certain group of, people, of gamers on the internet. They're called Let's Players, and I'm a Let's Player, so I have to give you, my 2 cents on the Nintendo ID claims thing, you know. Now, when I first heard about it, I was first confused, as in what they were doing, and then I was more, kind of a little disgusted, to be honest. It sort of pissed me off. Mainly because, number one, they're my favorite company. Number two, like, the ratio of the games I do that are Nintendo games and on Nintendo consoles, if it's on Nintendo consoles to not on Nintendo consoles, it's 3 to 1, pretty much. 3 on Nintendo consoles per 1 Let's Play on a non-Nintendo console. So, that upsets me a little bit that they would do that. Granted, disclaimer, they have full legal reason, legally they can do this, but it's not right. Just because smoking is legal doesn't mean you should do it. Yeah, I just compare that to smoking, whatever. That really disappointed me, and just kind of pisses me off being a Let's Player and stuff, being like, I'm putting because when I do Let's Plays is mostly Nintendo games. I don't really like to play bad games. If I do Nintendo games, I usually have almost nothing but good things to say. Wait, screw that. I have everything. Wait, hold on. I say a lot of good things about the games when I Let's Play them, and I feel that is good publicity for them, and that it helps get people to buy, like, their consoles and try new stuff. I mean, knowing me personally, I'm not really big on the internets or anything. I know people like Chuck Conroy, Nintendo, Capri Sun. They've like gotten me to go out and buy games like Pikmin, Okami, Pikmin 2, the X series, it's just, all that stuff. So it upsets me to see that they're going this route and they're taking revenue from. So far it's been they are taking revenue from people that have their matched content. And if you're wondering if any of my videos have gotten affected by this, I believe I have 5 copyright ID claims. One is from a Fire Red video, and that was the one where I had all the Jet Set Radio music playing. So I can see that. that's the reason that probably was kind of stupid on my part to play that kind of music, because I know that some of that stuff's copyrighted, but it's not taken down or anything. The next is a Sunshine video. It was the 300 episode where I went and got the all the gold coins and didn't have any commentary, just played music over it. Yes, I can see that, because I believe I had one song that was third party content. And I also have another one, I think, from Sunshine of the same caliber. I think it had a Rayman Origins copyrighted song, but yeah. Besides that, my problem comes with New Super Mario Bros. Wii Co-op with Bryce, Part 1, and then the finale of New Super Mario Bros. Wii. There's no copyrighted music, from what I know. There's no music where I normally get match third-party content. But I thought about it, I'm like, this is the first part and the finale. What's usually in the first part of Let's Play? What's usually in the finale of Let's Play? Like animated cutscenes. So, are you saying that the cutscenes from Mario Bros. Wii and the finale cutscenes from Mario Bros. Wii, with me talking over them, of course. I did even check that. I was constantly talking over them, and Bryce was too, and everything like that. So, it just... I only got match 3-part content, I checked. You can still watch the videos, they're perfectly fine, I don't have to re-upload or anything. But it upsets me in that regard that they're taking this route, and I hope with the amount of backlash they're getting from everyone, and people kind of going on strike, with this, or I have people who aren't playing Nintendo games now because they're putting their channels in jeopardy, which I can understand why, what they're doing. So, hopefully they'll call this whole thing off, because my issue is with this happening is, A, it could lead to, whenever you have a Nintendo video up, it just, bam, gets straight taken down, no ifs, ands, or buts about it, and that ruins your good, when you have videos that are removed by a company, that removes your good standing on YouTube, and that will get you kicked off, which, for me, who worked on a channel for over a year, I love this thing, that'd be hard for me, and that'd be hard for everyone else, especially the people who make a living off of advertising, Let's Playing and advertising these games. Number 2, or B, what could happen is, other companies could follow suit with this, like, people like, I would say Sega, but they Carnival Partner, like, people like Sony, Square Enix, Ubisoft, Capcom, EA, all that stuff. They're gonna be like, hey, you know, that's actually Nintendo's got a good point with why they're doing this and everything. So they're gonna do it too, and that could end up leading to pretty much a collapse, at least a collapse of gaming videos on YouTube. This also, I have a feeling, could soon affect reviewers, because in theory, watch, for example, watch Some Come Johnny. I love Some Come Johnny. I love him to death. But in theory, watch his, review, and it's sort of the same thing as kind of like a Let's Play. Like, hear me out. There is gameplay, there is music from the game, and he is talking over the gameplay and the music, so it's pretty much the same thing, and in theory, when you word it like that, in theory, which is what they're going by, reviews are the same thing, so are they gonna start knocking reviewers out too? Which, that just upsets me a little bit. Hopefully this issue can get resolved soon, so Panic Attack mode can be turned off, and we can all enjoy the games that they're releasing in 2013. And back to the Nintendo Direct, 2013, in my honest-to-God opinion, is going to be probably one of the best years of gaming that we've had in a long time. They also didn't talk about the new Mario game. There's going to be a 3D Mario game coming to the Wii U this year, I think around Christmas time, so it's going to be just such a good year. I mean, we're going to get a new Sonic game, we're going to get a new 3D Mario game, we're going to get a new, we're going to get Zelda Wind Waker HD, which you guys know I hate Wind Waker, but I still want to get that game because they're changing stuff, so I have a feeling they're actually going to fix it. Fix the game, fix the problems. And just, my god, so I hope that problem can get resolved so we can all just enjoy some games. I'm Silver Phoenix K, and Monster Hunter 3, I suck at this game, okay? I love this game, it's fun, and I also want this Pro Controller, but this game is fun and everything, but I suck at it, so I gotta work on that, so I think I'm gonna get to that. Have a good day.